Hey guys, welcome back and happy Sunday. All right, guys. Well, you know that we have the Real Housewives of Potomac tonight. Apparently, Jason just reminded me we also have Yellowstone, White Lotus. We have 2 more episodes of Real Housewives of Miami that Jason and I need to watch. There's a lot of shit going on. But of course, you know that we'll be back tomorrow on Monday for Hot Messy Topics to mention it all. In the meantime, guys, radaronline.com, I'm throwing stuff here. Radaronline.com came out with a new article saying that Todd Chrisley is sued for defamation over the affair and theft claims as convicted reality star prepares for the 12-year prison sentence. Ouch. Okay. We have a lot to break down. So before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys. So apparently convicted reality TV star Todd Chrisley was hit with a defamation lawsuit on the same day that he was sentenced to 12 years behind bars. So it's one of those like, holy shit, if you think that something can't get worse, well, don't hold your breath. I guess not hold your breath. Don't hold your breath because shit can definitely get worse. The 53-year-old is now facing a fresh legal war with former Georgia Department of Revenue Special Agent Amy Doherty-Hines, who claims that Chrisley aimed to smear her reputation by falsely and maliciously accusing her of criminal conduct on his podcast and social media in a campaign that led to a vendetta against her. You have to be careful what you say on the podcast and on the YouTube channel. I feel like cease and desist lawsuits, they fly around. I mean, I just saw the other day where I think it was Radar Online or Page 6, where Tasha K and Cardi B are still going after one another, or Tasha K is trying to appeal the decision not to do or pay the $4 million. And Cardi B's like, no, shit's not happening. You're paying the $4 million, but we'll see how that pans out. Anyways, let's get back to the Chrisleys. Doherty-Hines said that Chrisley went above and beyond to have her Georgia peace officer standard and training council certificate revoked, which could have prevented her from finding work. Among his explosive claims include allegations that she stole thousands of dollars from the GDOR evidence room, had an extramarital affair with her then boss, and allegedly made a sex tape with him and one other colleague per the filing. I don't get it. Like, when people think that they can just go, even if Todd Chrisley is aware of these things or may know of these things, what makes you think that you are able to go out and put this shit out there on a podcast and all over the internet and just out somebody without having some sort of ramifications? Especially because you're a public figure. This woman is not a public figure. So if you're going out and you're What? Of course you're getting sued for this. The filing marks Doherty-Hines' second, while the first is still pending, according to Daily Mail, which broke the news. Chrisley was previously forced to admit that he does not possess any sex tape. He also admitted that he could not back up the claims that he had an affair or Doherty-Hines was a crook in his sworn deposition made earlier this year. I kept on saying Doherty as a her, but Doherty is... What? This is so confusing. Well, yeah, Special Agent Amy Doherty. How many affairs are being accused or alleged in this situation? Okay. Again, he was forced to admit that he did not have a sex tape. He also admitted that he could not back up the claims that he had an affair or that Doherty-Hines was a crook in his sworn deposition made earlier this year. Now, Georgia Department of Revenue began its investigation into the Chrisleys in 2017, and it is claimed his harassment online started shortly after. His ex-daughter-in-law, though, also claimed that she was being, I don't know if she didn't necessarily say harassed, but she said that he was trying to pursue her in the sense that he was trying to sway her and get information out of her to see if she was the one who went to the feds to begin with. Sounds like he needs to probably stay off the podcast and stay out of the limelight. But it looks like he'll have 12 years to do that. A source told the outlet that Chrisley had managed to dodge being served until November 21, but they finally got him at Atlanta's federal courthouse when he showed up for sentencing. As we previously reported, Judge Eleanor L. Ross sentenced Todd to 12 years in prison with 3 years of supervised release. Julie, for her part, was sentenced to 7 years in prison and 3 years of supervised release, which 12 years. Can you imagine? Like, I don't even know where I was 12 years ago. How old was I? 17. Wow. That's a long ass time to be put behind bars. This is a lot of time. Their sentencing came after the Chrisleys were convicted earlier this year on charges including bank fraud and tax evasion. RadarOnline.com has since learned that the biological mother of their adopted daughter, Chloe, is seeking to regain full custody from the Chrisleys following news that Savannah would be looking after the 10-year-old and brother Grayson, 16, amid their incarceration. Will Savannah get custody? That's the goal as of right now. Will it end up happening, and will this play out in her favor? I'm not sure. If the biological mom is trying to get custody back too, that could potentially happen. However, since she's been arrested and gave up custody in the past, this is going to be a whole situation that needs to definitely be assessed by a judge. But now I'm wondering, for this lawsuit that Todd has against him, sued for defamation over affair and theft claims, will he just get sued? And if she wins, do they just bring him from jail into this lawsuit? And what are you really going to take from him if he has to pay all of this money in restitution? But if this Amy woman wins, how does that pan out? Can he get more time? Or does he have to pay more money? I'm so confused. Make it make sense. I don't know. I need Emily D. Baker. That's what I need right now. But guys, if you haven't already, go ahead, comment below. Let us know what you think. We have another exciting podcast episode coming on Tuesday with one of our favorite Below Deck captains, and we've never spoken with her before. And then we have a fun week coming up. I have family coming in town. We have Hot Messy Topics tomorrow. We have Miami, Real Housewives of Miami, the first 4 episodes, which are finally out, which is exciting. So I'm ready to get into the shenanigans of it all. I love you guys so much, and we will see you so very soon. Bye, guys.